Across the golden shores of the Arabian Gulf, where the waves of history meet the desert winds, lies the forgotten city of Ed-Dur. A once thriving settlement that flourished between the 1st and 4th centuries, Ed-Dur was among the most significant trading hubs of the ancient United Arab Emirates. Positioned at the crossroads of civilizations, it connected the powerful empires of Mesopotamia, Persia, India, and the Mediterranean. The city's strategic location along the trade routes allowed it to flourish as a center for commerce, where merchants from distant lands exchanged goods such as spices, textiles, pearls, and precious metals. But Ed-Dur was far more than a simple marketplace. It was a gateway to the economic and cultural pulse of the ancient world. The city's prosperity was deeply intertwined with the maritime trade that coursed through the Arabian Gulf. The waters that lapped its shores were a lifeline for merchants navigating between the east and west. Ancient texts and archaeological findings suggest that Ed-Dur played a pivotal role in the lucrative trade of frankincense, a commodity so valuable that it was considered more precious than gold in some regions. Caravans carrying this prized resin would travel from the incense-rich lands of southern Arabia, making their way through Ed-Dur before reaching eager buyers in Rome, Greece, and beyond. Yet trade was not the only force shaping Ed-Dur's identity. It stood as a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and beliefs where diverse traditions coexisted in a vibrant urban landscape. Archaeologists have uncovered artifacts that point to an eclectic fusion of influences, from Roman glassware and Parthian ceramics to Indian beads and Arabian inscriptions. Among the most striking discoveries is a temple dedicated to the Mesopotamian sun god Shamash, an indication of the city's spiritual diversity and its connections to the broader religious landscape of antiquity. Despite its former grandeur, Ed-Dur faded into obscurity, buried beneath the sands of time. The reasons for its decline remain shrouded in mystery, though scholars speculate that shifting trade routes, environmental changes, and the collapse of key economic partners may have contributed to its downfall. What remains today are silent ruins, a fragmented testament to a city that once pulsed with life, ambition, and the relentless movement of history. The archaeological discoveries at Ed-Dur have unveiled an intricate tapestry of life in the ancient Arabian Peninsula. Excavations at the site have revealed extensive remains of stone structures, pottery fragments, jewelry, and tools, providing a detailed glimpse into the daily lives of its inhabitants. These findings paint a vivid picture of a thriving settlement where skilled artisans, merchants, and traders played a crucial role in sustaining the city's economy. The diversity of materials and craftsmanship uncovered at the site suggests that Ed-Dur was not only a center of commerce, but also a hub of cultural and technological exchange. The city's most astonishing feature is the temple dedicated to the sun god Shamash, a deity widely venerated across the ancient Near East. The presence of this temple suggests that Ed-Dur was not only a commercial hub, but also a center of religious activity, attracting worshippers and priests from neighboring regions. The temple, with its limestone foundations and distinctive architectural elements, indicates the city's role as both a spiritual and economic center. The choice of Shamash, a deity associated with justice, truth, and divine authority, suggests that Ed-Dur may have held a significant religious status, where trade and faith were deeply intertwined. Offerings, inscriptions, and ritual objects found at the site hint at the elaborate ceremonies that once took place within its walls, reinforcing the idea that Ed-Dur was more than just a stop along the trade routes. It was a place where commerce and spirituality converged. Beyond the temple, the discovery of South Arabian, Greek, and Roman artifacts suggests that Ed-Dur was deeply integrated into an expansive trade network that spanned vast distances. Amphorae from the Mediterranean, finely crafted glassware, and coins bearing the images of Roman emperors highlight the city's strong connections to the Greco-Roman world. These artifacts demonstrate the wealth and influence of Ed-Dur, where foreign traders and local elites engaged in the exchange of luxury goods and commodities that sustained the region's prosperity. The presence of Roman coins, in particular, suggests that Ed-Dur may have played a key role in facilitating trade between Rome and the Indian subcontinent, serving as an intermediary for the lucrative exchange of spices, textiles, and precious metals. Further excavation has revealed burial sites containing a variety of grave goods, including weapons, jewelry, and ceramic vessels, indicating complex funerary customs and social hierarchies within the community. Some of these burials bear striking similarities to burial practices observed in southern Arabia and Mesopotamia, reinforcing the notion that Ed-Dur was part of a wider cultural and economic sphere. The presence of pearls among the grave offerings underscores the importance of pearl diving in the local economy, a tradition that would continue to define the region for centuries. Together, these discoveries shed light on Ed-Dur's multifaceted identity as a bustling trade hub, a spiritual center, and a cosmopolitan settlement where cultures converged. Yet, despite its prominence, Ed-Dur eventually faded into history. Its ruins left as silent witnesses to a time when the Arabian Gulf was a vital artery in the ancient world's commerce and cultural exchange. Despite its prosperity, Ed-Dur's fate remains shrouded in mystery. Unlike cities that succumb to sudden conquests or natural disasters, Ed-Dur's decline appears to have been gradual, raising questions about the exact circumstances that led to its abandonment. Scholars speculate that a combination of environmental changes, economic shifts, and political instability may have played a role in the city's downfall. One of the most plausible explanations for Ed-Dur's decline lies in the shifting trade routes that once sustained its economy. As maritime technologies advanced and new commercial hubs emerged along the Arabian Gulf and Indian Ocean, merchants may have favored alternative ports with better access to lucrative markets. The rise of powerful trading centers, such as Sohar in present-day Oman and Siraf along the Persian coast, may have diverted commerce away from Ed-Dur, weakening its economic foundation. Without a steady flow of traders and goods, the city's prosperity would have gradually diminished, leading to its eventual decline. Environmental factors likely compounded these economic challenges. Changes in climate, including prolonged periods of drought or fluctuations in sea levels, could have made sustaining a large population increasingly difficult. The availability of freshwater sources was crucial for any settlement in the arid Arabian Peninsula, and if Ed-Dur faced a depletion of its wells or a decline in seasonal rainfall, its inhabitants may have been forced to seek more hospitable lands. The encroaching desert, which has since buried much of the city's remains, may have been both a cause and a consequence of this environmental deterioration. Political instability in the broader region may have also contributed to Ed-Dur's demise. The ancient world was a landscape of shifting alliances and emerging powers, and changes in the balance of power between Persia, the Arabian tribes, and the Roman Empire could have disrupted the trade networks upon which Ed-Dur depended. If the Yai-Siu city lost the protection or favor of influential trading partners, it may have struggled to maintain its status as a commercial hub. Additionally, internal conflicts or competition with neighboring settlements could have further weakened its ability to sustain itself. Over time, the city that once teemed with merchants, sailors, and artisans fell silent, reclaimed by the relentless desert. The shifting sands concealed its once bustling streets and markets, preserving only fragments of a past that was nearly forgotten. Yet Ed-Dur's story did not entirely vanish. The remnants of its grand structures, the artifacts left behind, and the temple dedicated to Shamash all serve as silent witnesses to a civilization that once flourished along the Arabian Gulf. The mystery of its decline only adds to its allure, leaving future generations to uncover its lost legacy and piece together the final chapter of a city that once stood at the crossroads of the ancient world. Ed-Dur's rediscovery in the 20th century reignited interest in the rich history of the United Arab Emirates. The initial archaeological investigations revealed the vast scale of the settlement, with thousands of tombs and structures scattered across the landscape, indicating that the city was far more than a mere trading outpost. Each artifact unearthed provides valuable clues about the ancient maritime economy, social structures, and cultural exchanges that shaped the region for centuries. The diversity of objects discovered stands as a testament to the prosperity and complexity of the society that once inhabited Ed-Dur. The intricate craftsmanship of jewelry, featuring gold and semi-precious stones, reflects a sophisticated population that valued luxury and aesthetic refinement. The variety of pottery styles suggests extensive trade with distant civilizations, while the remains of defensive fortifications indicate that the city had mechanisms to protect itself from potential invaders or commercial rivalries. Burial sites, in turn, reveal funerary practices that echo both local Arabian traditions and foreign influences, further reinforcing Ed-Dur's role as a cultural crossroads. Ongoing excavations and archaeological research continue to expand our understanding of the United Arab Emirates' role in the major trade networks of antiquity. Ed-Dur is a key piece in this historical puzzle, demonstrating that the Arabian Gulf was not an isolated periphery, but rather a crucial link connecting the Arabian Peninsula to the most influential civilizations of the ancient world. The study of the city sheds light on the trade routes that fueled the region's development, revealing a dynamic society that leveraged its strategic geographical position to flourish. By piecing together the remnants of this forgotten past, archaeologists and historians are gradually reconstructing the story of a civilization that once thrived along the shores of the Gulf. Ed-Dur emerges not only as a symbol of human resilience and ingenuity, but also as a testament to the deep interconnection between ancient peoples, whose commercial and cultural ties helped shape the world we know today. The legacy of Ed-Dur serves as a profound reminder of the impermanence of civilizations and the enduring impact of trade and cultural exchange. Its ruins stand as silent witnesses to a time when the Arabian Gulf was not just a passageway for merchants, but a thriving nexus of commerce, diplomacy, and innovation. The echoes of its past still resonate in the artifacts left behind: coins bearing the faces of Roman emperors, delicate glassware from distant lands, and the sacred temple dedicated to Shamash, a deity once revered by its people. Each fragment tells a story of ambition, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of prosperity in a world defined by shifting tides and evolving alliances. As archaeologists continue to uncover new findings, the story of Ed-Dur unfolds, revealing a history that is both complex and fascinating. Beyond its commercial power, Ed-Dur was a testament to human ingenuity, where different cultures coexisted, shared knowledge, and shaped a unique identity at the crossroads of civilizations. The remnants of its grand structures, the craftsmanship of its artisans, and the evidence of its far-reaching trade networks highlight the sophistication of a society that understood the value of connection, both economic and cultural. Though its people have long since vanished, their achievements endure, immortalized in the remnants of a city that once commanded the seas and linked the ancient world. Each discovery adds a new dimension to its story, ensuring that Ed-Dur's significance is not forgotten, but rather recognized as a crucial chapter in the long history of human civilization. Its rediscovery serves not only as an academic pursuit, but as a bridge between past and present, reminding us of the legacies left by those who came before us. If you are fascinated by the mysteries of lost cities, the power of ancient trade, and the untold stories of history, subscribe to our channel and join us as we uncover the secrets of forgotten civilizations. There is still much to explore, and together we will bring the past back to life.